Going green, coming out of one. Looks like Austin is going to be leading it off with Jeremy Beekner right behind. Looks like Austin had a little connection problem. Jeremy jumping the berm. Right now, it's Austin, Logan Luckley, Adam Bell sitting there in third.
Dylan Smith fourth. Well, looks like he fell back. Jeremy Beekner's on fourth.
Then we got Dylan Smith.
Jamie Bowling's running sixth, and Darren Gallagher's running seventh, with Jacob Wilshire rounding out the field.
Long race here tonight, Kevin. We got 100-lap feature. Main event, 100 laps.
Better for them guys than me, man. 100 laps on this track is not a good thing for me. I'll be up and over that earth cushion in an instant.
Right. Looks like our leader's having a little bit of connection problem. You can relate to that, Kevin. You know, sucks.
Oh yeah,
none of his doing.
It's been a rough time with internet lately.
Looks like we're pretty much mellowed out. Single file.
Yeah, single file, running the top all the way around. Looks like everybody's trying to put a nice little cushion up there on the top side to get it for later on for the race tonight.
I believe we're
Looks
taking
like
6 cars.
Logan's
cars.
running way up here, man.
So right now, Darren Gallagher being the 7th car out, he'd have to run through the consi to get in.
Oop, there was somebody up and over.
I think that was Jacob.
Oh, yep, Jacob.
Right now, Jacob and Darren Gallagher would be running through a consi. Guys seem settled into where they want to run around the top here. Oh, another car off, 92. Jamie Bowling. Looks good to see him
Just gave
running
Darren the
good.
ability to get back up in there now. I don't even see Darren on the track right now.
He's there.
Oh, there he is.
Do you have a copy on me, Kevin? Sorry about that.
You're good. We got you. Looks
So
like,
hopefully I'm coming through clear.
92 Mike is off in the pits, so that sets Darren for a qualifying spot into the feature if everything shakes out.
1 lap to go here. Heat race number 1, Adam Bell. The 43 of Logan Bell is coming to the line.
Leader's out front. He's out front by a ways. Looks like that's it. So we had McGlone, Logan.
Then it was Adam. Yeah, and I think, I'm not sure if Jeremy was made it ahead of
I couldn't get the rundown quick enough.
It hopped off way too quick for me to get all of them.
Sorry about that. Heat race number 2 coming at you live here. Monkey Broadcasting, True Racers Championship iRacing Series. Big block modifieds at Lernerville got 100 laps tonight, if I ain't mistaken. Is that right, Kevin?
That is correct.
Looking forward to this. Tyler Clement on the pole. That's that 97 car.
That Sean on the outside of him?
Sean Swartzlander from 412.
Good to see Sean back out again for his 2nd week in a row here. See if he can get good points. You know, good points tonight.
Swartzlander Motorsports. Got to give a shout out to Jeff Kemp at Swartzlander Motorsports for doing some work on that setup there, and everybody else who had any hand in that. A lot of work goes into them setups, day in, day out, week in and week out. So, hats off to those guys. Race number 2, green flag is out.
Look at them hike them left front tire up off the ground coming on the corner.
Oh, got one over the berm there. He brings it back out. Oh, and Jeff Kemp spun across in front as they come into 3.
On speakerphone?
No, is it good now? Might be better now.
No, I can still hear my.
Well, it looks we got AJ Albreda commanding it, right?
Yeah,
Sean
AJ, Sean,
Schwartzlander.
Tyler running 3rd. You got Justin Blows running 4th, 5th Glenn Sharp, Chris Morris on 6th, Joey Neese running 7th, Jeff Kemp running 8th right now. Looks like you got Justin trying to run that bottom
Ooh.
side. Looks like he just jumped over the top of the berm trying to run the bottom. Slammed that
Justin.
wall there.
Is Justin Velos in the 43 car. I don't know if he's still going or not. It's like a final chance for spot's going to go to Chris. If it keeps going, we're halfway through.
Man, if he was able to keep that car on the track, wow.
It's not showing me
Clear.
if he's on there. I have one fast repair tonight, Kevin. One fast repair. Look at the old 97. Clement wants
Tyler
that
makes a run
spot.
on the inside.
Still AJ Albreda
There you go,
out
side by
front.
side.
See this battle
Sean throwing
here.
a slider on Tyler.
Woo!
Tyler got a check underneath him. Look at him carry that left front wheel. Holy cow.
They're coming
Sean
off that
back underneath
corner.
him.
He never set that left front down. Oh! He went to slide
You
him.
can't hear me now.
I got you. We got you, Caleb.
Much better, I assume, then. I hope so.
Sounds beautiful. No feedback, baby.
Awesome, that's what we want here. That'll be the last lap, though, in heat race number 2 as I come back to you live.
AJ Albreda, Tyler Clemens, Sean Schwartzlander.
What a good run there. Good battle
Justin
between Tyler and
Velos.
Sean there. Outside.
Glenn Sharp and Chris Moore takes out the transfer spot into the feature. And it looks like they're going to send them all into the feature.
Everybody makes it.
Oh boy, look at that front row. Let's see if we can get a run down here, boys. Boop.
Looks like starting on the pole tonight, we have number 41, Austin McClellan. On the outside of him, AJ Albrero. Starting on the inside of second row, Logan Velos. On the outside of him, Tyler Clemens. On the inside of row number 3, Adam Bell. On the outside of him, Sean Schwartzlander. On the inside of row number 4, you got Jeremy Beaker with Justin Velos. On the outside of him, inside of row number 5, you got Dylan Smith. On the outside of him, you got Glenn Sharp. On the inside of row number 6, you got Darren Gallagher. On the outside of him, you got Chris Morris. On the inside of row number 7, you got Jamie Bowling. On the outside of him, you got Joey Neese. On the inside of row number 8, you got Jacob Wolfsteiger. On the outside of him, you got Jeff Kemp starting shotgun on the field tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Kevin. Good job, buddy. Looks like they're rolling off on the grid here, though. Monkey Broadcasting, I am Caleb Wright. That was Kevin Prettyman, John Monkren, the Monkey on the sticks as always.
Thank you,
Lernerville,
sir.
Block Modifieds, 100 laps here to run tonight. It's going to be a good race, as I caught a little bit of the heat races there as I come through some technical difficulties. It's going to be a showdown tonight, so look forward to that left front being carried and some paint being traded, no doubt.
Looking
And it's
back
always
through
a
this
pleasure to be
field.
out here.
Look at these cars, man.
Good looking cars there, no doubt.
I love that 99 car.
Yeah, Glenn Sharp, my boy Glenn Sharp in the 99 there.
There's
Sporting the
some
tie
other
dye.
ones, dude. Boeing's got a nice car. Joey Neese always representing the home tracks.
Absolutely. Team 5 Motorsports there with Joey Neese.
We'll be working on a new car here for the 76. He's got some new sponsors, and it looks like McGlone, first time with the field, is going to take an EOL.
Appears that way.
Green flag is out, though. We are underway here at Lernerville True Racer Championship iRacing Series. And they're stacked up through the field, coming out double carrying that left front there. As you see, Tyler Clement and Logan Bell is battling it out there. Pulling it out. Bell's Michael trying to make it 3 wide there on the bottom as they come in. Lap number 2 in the books. You see that 97 car, Tyler Clement carrying that left front coming down the straightaway. And Jeremy Beekner come on board here, I believe, with Schwartzlander, Sean Schwartzlander.
Got to be so patient on that top side not to jump that cushion, man.
And it definitely don't take much either to jump that cushion. It just a little too hard and you're over it, and it's, man, bad night it turns into.
Yeah, it can turn into it pretty quick, for sure. Back on board here with Sean Schwartzlander, looking on to those 3 cars, first, second, and third, running under a blanket.
I know Sean messaged me earlier and said it only took him 3 laps to jump the berm, and showed us a little video clip on our team chat.
Man, look how close they get to that
close
wall.
to that wall, wasn't he, Kevin?
Got lap traffic already.
Looks like Glenn Sharp's gonna stay on the bottom there for them.
99 car, Glenn Sharp will be lap traffic there. Albreda gonna be the leader.
Ooh,
Man, Bellis
was
and
that we got one over? Got one over.
one flipped into the catch fence there, got a 4 yellow
Look
flag.
Schwartzlander Motorsports car to me. I'm not 100% positive, but it looked like one of them cars went over.
We'll get the monkey on the sticks here, get us a rundown here for a replay. Brought to you by School of Sim Racing.
There it is. Jump the berm.
Yep. Just a little bit too hard in there, and went over the top of it, man, you go for a wild ride.
Was the 412 car, Sean Schwartzlander. He was having a good run. We were just riding on board with him. He had the 23B of Adam Bell. So we got the monkey breaking it down slow for us. You watch him as he comes up, just gets right over the edge of that berm, and then after that, as you heard Kevin say, it's all she wrote, and it can make a night turn bad really quickly. So unfortunate break for the 412 car, Sean Schwartzlander.
She just topples, man. And one fast repair tonight, guys. One fast repair.
Only one fast repair. Thank you, John.
Bring it back live.
Very well, so that brings AJ Albreda, Logan Velez, Tyler Clement, Adam Bell, and Justin Bell is going to be your top 5 cars as the green flag comes right back out again, and we're back underway here at Lernerville.
Look at them file off low and high.
Track's definitely going to split. Kevin, you think it's going to split too much into the 2 grooves that you usually might see? The bottom might transition.
Man, you know, every time I say anything about that bottom, it never seems to work. But I'm hoping tonight with the 100 laps, that bottom should come in at some point. It looks like there's some good slick spots on the top, so it's only a matter of time till more start going over the top, and they want to try to stay away from it.
You look at that 97 car run the bottom. He pulls that left front up.
As he comes off exit there, it's wild. He carries it all the way down the straightaway.
Puts it
Barely
down
touches
for a
the
second.
ground, then right back up.
Great shot right there. Heck, I think Justin Velo's right behind him.
Closing that
I
gap.
think his tires actually stopped spinning. Watch the left front on his car coming out of this corner. Let's just stop. Oh, it's gonna stay spinning. The last lap, that sucker, you can read the lettering on it. Looks
Got
like
the 12 car, Darren Gallagher,
the
making his way up
22.
into the picture.
AJ Albraida's got her figured out. I think Logan's just trying to stay with them and pick and choose his battle, I guess.
Patience too. You got 100 laps here, so that's a lot of racing left here, guys. And, patience is going to definitely come into factor. This will be a huge key into who finishes where, and tire wear. But that tire module being added on to these cars and dirt here recently, it's going to come into play as well. So.
And is this setup gonna hurt the car late in the run? Because I mean, you got 150 left for her bite, and that's what's pulling her up on the fucking bars so hard. So this guy's really lifting that left front. It feels good for a while, man, but you blistering that tire. I mean, who knows?
We shall see, no doubt about that. True Racers Championship iRacing Series owner Jeremy Beekner. Try to get a run out and see where he's at in the field tonight. Got Double A Designs, Maconi Setup Shop, B&B Wraps, Breadwinners Racing, RockAuto.com, Jacksonville International Raceway, Monkey Broadcasting, Monkey Designs. Thanks to everybody who makes this happen, and it's been a good season here with these guys. There's the #1 car of Jeremy Beekner.
Sitting
Showing
eighth.
him 8th place. 9th as we score now. 15 car there. Dylan Smith inside of him as he's going to try to cross back and get the low side with him as well. 12 car, or maybe that's a 412 car, Darren Gallagher. Coming back up through the field as well. Sean Swartzlander, I'm sorry. 412. Darren Gallagher's up near the top 5.
We got the leader hitting lap traffic again. He's almost caught the ass end of the field.
Albreda seems to be comfortable there. He got Glenn Sharp as he goes around him, and Logan Bell is about a second, 1.2 or 3 points of a second off of AJ Albreda for first place there.
If we stay green, I'd say if we stay green within the next 15 laps, they're going to start lapping the field.
Almost a quarter of the way in here. 24 laps in the books of 100 here for these big block modifieds at Lernerville.
Think I caught someone jumping the berm in turn 1 and 2, but I couldn't really catch it. If they didn't jump it, they were damn close.
Now officially a quarter of the way home here. It'd be interesting to see there, John and Kevin. I think this race does go green all the way to 100.
Look how black that top side's getting. They're being so patient not to get that car in there too hot. Nobody wants to run that bottom though. They're like, no, heck no.
I'm going to have much choice, I don't believe. You're right though. That track's going to definitely take a new shape and form here.
They're just waiting the first person. The good thing though is they're dedicating to that top, and they're actually building a good cushion on that top side, really. Let's see if we can catch a little glimpse of it off Darren here. See, that top side's actually building a nice cushion where they're able to lay against it.
Just have to be careful still, not as careful if the berm builds up high enough, but still careful they don't jump it coming in the corner there on entry.
So many battles on the track. Doesn't look like we got anybody off the track right now though, so that's cool.
There's some sponsors. I forgot their RS button boxes. Breadwinners Racing, B&B Wraps, RockAuto.com, Jacksonville International Raceway, where champions are made. Big shout out to those guys being sponsorship for everybody here at True Racers Championship iRacing Series. Owner Jeremy Beekner.
Your leader has caught the back of the field.
And that is correct. A yellow flag is out. That was lap 31. 32 comes into the books here. So we've got School of Sim Racing going to be bringing you another yellow flag replay in the monkey on the 6th John Monker. We'll see what happens here as we are 31 laps in out of 100 here at Lernerville in the big block modifieds.
Man, I don't see anyone unless someone was trying to come onto the track. Let's see. I mean, unless someone jumped the cushion, I can't see it. I didn't see anything.
So, didn't see nothing there, John, on the replay. That's alright, their admins had a reason to throw in the yellow flag. It will be what it will be, but we'll see if we can't get back underway here with some green flag racing. A nice green flag run there, Kevin, if you ask me, buddy. As far as making the way through traffic and around each other, some good battles going on, but stayed green there for a good little spurt, so we'll see. I picture and imagine there'll be 20 more green flag runs to come.
Here we go.
And the green back out though, AJ Albreda going to bring them to the green flag. Logan Bells though crossing down underneath here, going to try to see if we can't get a swap out for the lead. Outside momentum out there to carry.
I think you're going to have to burn that top side out. Someone's going to have to go over that cushion before they run down to the bottom.
Yeah, I think there's still time. Looks like there's still a bit of little room up there, but man, it's too close for my comfort on this track. I ain't gonna lie.
Far too close for mine as well, Kevin. The bottom feeders that I know you and I are try to be would be a good thing to have here, because once that bottom does come in, you're going to see definitely a different form of racing here for sure tonight. Going to bring out some more excitement as always here. This is a really good group of guys.
Well, I know
3 and 4.
I know when you called out Jeff Kemp earlier to thanks for the setup and all, I know he did a lot of practice on the set too, and Darren Gallagher and everyone in here in True Racers, a lot of laps on this set to try to get it to where bottom and top were really close late in the run. Just waiting for that top side to go away just a little bit longer.
Oh, we got one car in there in the grass. I believe that was Philip Neese, I think. Or Joey Neese, I'm sorry, in the 50 car. He came in up on, I think he come in just a little too hot in the corner there and won. But he's still moving, we're still under green. If you look at Albreda though, he's just as high up there as anybody else, but he's really pushing that cushion up there. Pushing the limits on how far he's going to be able to go before it topples on over.
I know
So,
Joey
Joey
really wants a good run.
And battling with Justin Bell is there. On the low side.
On the lap clicker, Kevin, I don't see him over yet. He might have went over and came back on.
Yeah, he just barely got over. It looked like he came out, like got on top of the berm or the cushion of the track up out there, and he was able to keep it going. I'm pretty sure. It didn't look like you went too bad. Wasn't like Sean's.
Gone. He said
Oh,
gone.
wow, yeah. Darren Gallagher, third place. He's up there. Jeff Kemp up to 9th. Beekner in 10th. Sean Swartzlander in 14th. Oh, I think I seen one fly into the catch fence though there out of 4, if I ain't mistaken. No?
Nothing on my lap clicker yet.
Oh, for sure I did there. It's my fault.
If they did, they come right back on. I'll tell you what, though, with points shaking down, Logan Velo's sitting on top of it. It is looking racy. I mean, these guys, and we still got one drop week, so it's anyone's ball game. I know Logan is close to having it locked down. Him running second right now. I know he wants that win, so he can really lock that down for the last race and just go out there and send some Hail Marys.
Hail Mary, he said. Did you see Albreda? He's still trying to pull that gap out away from Logan Velas and Darren Gallagher. The gap's about as equal between the first and second and this second and third.
We got Darren and Tyler. Tyler's trying some moves here.
He's gotten up to Darren Gallagher there in that 97 car in the 12, so we'll see how that battle plays out here in the laps to come as we get ready to cross halfway here.
I mean, they're not giving an inch.
Definitely not giving any much at all, even an inch there, John. They are holding the ground that they have as best they can.
JB's trying, man.
JB, Jeremy Beekner, your owner here of True Racers.
Trying to hold off
Championship
Chris Moore.
Racing. Looking on two there. Pretty
That's,
nice shot there on
Jeremy.
the track. Jeremy Beekner is riding with his nose cam there. Helicopter cam. Crossing 50 laps to go here. Next time around will be at halfway officially. And we're still under green, so well, I'm interested to see if this thing plays out green the rest of the way, or at least maybe another yellow here and there, maybe. Definitely some good racing though, being brought to you by B&B Wraps, Spread Winners Racing, RockAuto.com, a Coney Setup Shop, Monkey Broadcasting and Monkey Design, Double A Designs.
See Adam
And
Bell.
Adam Bell there, right up on the hind end of Joey Neese in that 50 car.
He says, "Come on, Joey. Come on, man. Get out of my way."
And halfway home, 49 laps to go now. Dylan Smith, I seen he carrying that left front. It barely touches the ground as it hobbles into 1 and 2.
We are into lap traffic once again with our leader.
Lap traffic, the factor here at Lernerville definitely could be a good looking 76 car. Jacob Washletter down below him.
See Logan. Logan's trying to keep contact with him, man, but AJ's just so fast, man. So consistent and smooth, not ripping her. So is Logan too. I mean, you can't down Logan, man. AJ's having a good run. So is Logan.
Washletter gets loose there a little bit coming out of 2.
We got what, Darren and those guys trying to make a pass on Glenn Sharp. Glenn lets him by in that 99.
Darren
Scala.
Gallagher and Tyler Clement in the 97 there, they get through. Tyler did get by Darren, so we'll see what happens here. We got third place car 97, Tyler Clement.
What do you think
Darren
of
Gallagher
Dylan
fourth.
Smith coming up through there? Look at
Yeah,
that 15 coming.
Watching him a few minutes ago, man, he looked like he really had a good car on the bottom, so we'll
Him
see
and
if Dylan can portray
looks
some
like-
kind of jump to the front.
Looks like everyone besides the leaders, is really pulling it down off that top cushion. Look at Joey Nice running the grass. Watch his 50 car. When he comes down to 3, he runs the grass. It's, you know, it is what it is. Oh, look at the left front. Come on, baby.
Man, look at them cars hopping down the straightaway.
You know, you can tell they're being easy on that throttle. Again, still working through lap traffic here, Caleb. He's just about to catch, I think that's Sean Schwartzlander having a little bit of trouble there.
Yeah, he's starting to catch Sean there.
40 laps to go here. 39 actually, I'm sorry.
Man, it looks like AJ's running that black mostly
Oh, yeah.
too. He's barely running that light brown sand or the dirt right there on the top side. He's mostly
glued.
already in the black.
He is glued on that top right.
Showing the 92 car, Jamie Boland in the pit area.
Yes,
And
it
Darren
is.
Gallagher back in third place over Tyler Clement in the 97 car.
Yeah, they're throwing sliders. Looks like Jacob, who's I believe a lap down, is putting a little. Yeah, he's 1 lap down, putting a little nook in Tyler's jelly. Oh,
Look in the jelly.
oh, he's
Logan.
off. He's off.
76 car wash ledger.
See if he waits. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's going to cause a caution if you don't get out there, though. He's going to stop. I think that might have been the caution we had earlier.
No yellow flag though, still yet. This wash ledger come over the berm there out of 2.
Looks like he went in the pits.
And you see AJ Albreda, you were right. He's definitely moved into that top side there. And very consistent. Doesn't miss any marks at all whatsoever. And here at Lernerville, that berm being up there, no outside wall, it has to happen. So,
But he's got, you know, with 30-some laps to go, he's got a lot of fast drivers just right in front of him. Will that slow him up enough for Logan to get up on him? That'll be the next thing.
lap traffic, as I said earlier, definitely going to play a part in tonight's race here. But like you said, John, we'll see if that does slow him up enough or
These
get
two
him knocked
here,
more to go through. It's a good battle between Darren Gallagher and Tyler Clement.
I mean, this is the hottest battle on the track right now. Besides some of the battles in the back, I know they're all having their own battles, but this is tight here.
For third, Tyler Clement back underneath Darren Gallagher. Just swapping back and forth, man. What a good race it's been between these two cars.
They ain't pulling that left front no more.
Well, a little bit down the straightaways, they're getting it off the ground, coming out of turns. Looks like they're starting
on
to
the
carry it.
bottom, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
On the bottom,
Not
yes. On the
fixated.
top, no.
Oh, I thought he was going to pull this slide up in front of Gallagher there.
Let's see who else.
There
we
it
got
is.
out here,
Oh,
buddy.
there it is. Crossover by Gallagher.
Another one. Oh, that was a nice. Oh, Darren might have found something. He said, "Give me that bottom, you mother." See, you ain't gonna pass me like that. Look at that bottom. Cross you back over.
Slider back up in. Back in behind him.
Trading slider
Seen
for
Adam
sliders.
Bell and Joey Nice battling back in behind them.
Caution on the track.
Yellow flag.
Oh,
is out.
it looks like AJ up there on the top side.
Your leader.
No, no.
That's
Let's see.
AJ. Went over the top.
AJ. Let's see what happened.
This replay brought to you by School of Sim Racing. And appreciate you, John, the Monkey, Monker, and on the sticks here, showing us. What you
Look at
call,
that-
Kev?
Look at that right rear, right there.
Yep.
Same
Got the right
thing.
rear
as-
over it, tipped it up and over.
Same thing.
And
Look, he
there she
locks it up.
goes. Starts a rolling.
That's when we start running that real soft right rear spring so that these cars will lift that left front. You jump that cushion, you're going for a ride. Otherwise, he might have been able to save that. See what we got running, guys. We're going green. It's like Logan and Tyler Clement.
You got Justin back up there running the 4th place right there, but it's on the outside of Darren.
Darren, yep.
Nice to see them all packed back up again.
Look at it, black top to bottom, boy. Looks like we're looking at VLR here.
Run 3 wide. You got Tyler in the middle. Oh, there goes Logan on that slide right there in front of him. And
Yellow,
there's another
yellow, yellow on the
cop.
track.
We're
Looked
back
like it
out,
was
so
022 again.
AJ Albreda. Another
Man, he
yellow
was
flag
having a
car out.
good night.
Yeah, he was having a good night there. And I think we might have jinxed him talking about that berm there, but School of Sim Racing gonna bring us another replay here. Tough break for the 022 of AJ Albreda.
Almost the same spot. I know he's got to be frustrated. I would be too.
Amen to that.
Great looking wraps though.
There are some good looking cars out there. I know, John, you've had a hand in most of them cars out there.
Well, that one there, got to shout out AJ, bad race or not, or whether he's happy or not, the old AA designs, got to give him a big shout out. Makes some really great wraps.
Logan Villas and Tyler Clement going to bring us to the green flag. Justin Villas and Darren Gallagher and Adam Bell, with Joey Neese, Dylan Smith, Jeremy Biegner, Jeff Kemp, and Sean Swartzlander, your top 10. Green flag is back out, and we're back underway. Oh, you see Kemp gets shoveled down to the bottom there on the restart. Everybody seems to hold it
Collected her up.
together so far. You got her collected back, and on their way they'll be.
24 laps to go.
Look at Adam Bell and Tyler Clemens and Darren Gallagher running 3 wide there. As Logan Villas and Justin Villas going to battle up front.
Biegner, and looks like Swartzlander there, Sean, are 3 wide with Chris Moore.
4
Hold
wide.
on to it, fellas. AJ's on the top. Still won't give that top side up. He's on a mission. Only one faster pair as well, so if he's racing that car, it's wrecked.
Ooh.
Oh, 2
There's a
around.
couple cars that turned around. Might have saved them. Looks like
51
that's nice
of,
picking.
I believe it was a 51 and a 1 of Jeremy kind of collected together. Hate to see that for Jeff Kemp.
Yeah, from the heat race there onto the feature here, it looks like he's had a couple tough breaks. 20 laps to go though, and the yellow is out. Do have yellow on the speedway. We'll see, that might have been what brought it out there. Thought, like you said, Kevin, they had it collected back, so We'll have to see for sure.
Looks like it might have been, you watch it there, Chris Moore and Jeremy just kind of come together, and then Jeff's innocent bystander in it.
You come in, they had checked up there. Chris definitely checked up to keep from hitting Jeremy. And like you said, it was collateral damage. Unfortunate break for the 51 car, Jeff Kemp. Good looking car though. Also one of Monkey Design's products.
Bring you guys back up in live action.
Tyler Fleming and Logan Bellis will be the one bringing you to the green flag yet again. Justin Bellis behind him, and Darren Gallagher outside row number 2. Adam Bell, Joey Neese, Dylan Smith, and Albreda, AJ Albreda back up to 8th already. He's got enough time, though. We'll see if he can come back up to the front and make a stick as the green comes back out. And we're underway with 19 to go here at Lernerville.
Oh wow, 3 wide for the lead here. You got Justin on the bottom, Tyler in the middle, and Logan on the outside. Logan carries away with the minimum on the outside though.
Darren Gallagher just sitting back. There's Adam Bell. He's going to try to stick his nose in there and get a little
3
shot.
wide again. These
Dylan
guys
Smith
are
right
ready
there
to
behind him
roll.
as well.
3 wide. Bell's
Joey
trying
Neese.
to get in there.
Good showing for
Howard
Lucas
Clemens,
Racing
Justin
going on in
Bellis,
the top
Logan
3.
Bellis.
AJ Albreda's got nowhere to go. He says,
Oh,
get
there's
out of
Dylan
my way.
Smith. Dylan Smith and Adam Bell door to door coming out of 2.
That'd be, what, Ruthless Racing and Schwartzlander laying on each other a little bit. 2 teams. Always
Battling
good
through
people,
the
though.
people. Absolutely. No doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt, it would be. Good racing. Got a time spent in here. Man, you can just throw the top 7, 8 cars under a blanket, though. And Logan Bell is trying to take advantage of this opportunity and pull away from everybody as he carries that high side momentum.
Dylan into Justin Bellis. You can tell Justin didn't like it. Put him a door back. This looks like hard racing to me. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Intentional.
Dylan Smith.
They gotta watch, guys. They gotta watch, man. You don't want to get removed from the series. Oh, look at Joey Neese.
Down on the inside. He hops up into the grass trying to get by Dylan Smith, and Justin Bell says, if y'all can duke it out if you want to, let me by. And the yellow's out.
Ooh, backed
Man.
off the cliff. Like,
You see Jeremy just barely tags him there.
yeah, sometimes when you're behind these cars, it's hard to judge when they're getting off the throttle. And if you're carrying a little bit of too much momentum in there, and you get out of the second too late, you're there. And I mean,
Just
I wish I had
barely
another replay, kind of
the angle.
like, yeah, because that almost looked like it was a net code. It only
It
looked like they
was.
touched, to be honest. I mean, it sure does look like they touched, but
It was far enough away on that right front it shouldn't have touched it. We've been dealing with netcode for how long? I don't think it was
Long
definitely
time,
not
long
intentional. So
was a good,
Move
nice
on.
reverse off the cliff, though.
we will move on and catch this thing head on. See what they got for a couple laps here left.
Oh, back under green flag here.
Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to fast forward.
See if Darren can run down Logan there.
Oh, a couple guys into each other there.
Together.
Keep it going, though. It looks like everyone's going straight. Caleb, what do you think, man? Late in this run like this, that tempers are flaring, you raced your ass off. What do you think, man?
Hey, man, it's going to be a definite tempered flaring type of race, man. You can expect a lot.
Looks like Darren just got around Logan there.
A lot of emotion's going to pour out of these guys there. Sorry, Kevin, I interrupted your call there, buddy. But you see a good battle and
Darren,
as you can see there, John, it's going to be a lot of emotions involved in this as well, man. Got to keep everything under wraps, though.
Oh, one around. One
Yellow
around.
flag back out.
Guys
Man,
are giving
Darren
it
got
everything.
the lead. He just got the
Everybody's
lead
giving
and
it
went over the
everything
berm.
they got to. I know that's a fact. School of Sim Racing bringing us another replay here. Appreciate you, John, but I think you're gonna have to maybe keep that raw emotion under wraps best you can. You know, it's gonna definitely be pouring out. So I'm interested to see here as we go into the last 10 laps of this race what's gonna happen. It's been a good race so far. Ooh, unfortunately, Jeremy
I
Beekner
think
got
it
caught
all. Check this out just real quick. Watch Darren Gallagher come back on the track. Clip Justin. Justin's trying to regain it. Clips Adam. Comes down the corner. Just tries not to take anybody out. That's just hard racing. It's unfortunate, but it's hard racing.
Indeed, it is a lot of hard racing here, and True Racers definitely got a group of guys in here that is very respectful. They race hard. They have a lot of respect for one another, and let that stuff bleed over from week to week. And you got a good season here for these guys at True Racers. Jeremy Beekner being your owner, man, he's got to be happy about the way this season one's turned out for him, and the group of guys he has. I hope he makes sure he keeps them. He wants to keep them, I'm sure. But we're gonna go single file, I think, here.
So I gotta ask you guys, what do you think right now? You got Dylan Smith running third on the very bottom of this track. Do you think he has a chance on the bottom right now?
Most definitely. He's had I've watched him as the race went on, Kev. My opinion there, I think that he's got a real strong car on the bottom. I think he can keep that consistency there. I think he's got a shot.
And watch Joey Neese. Joey Neese is a bottom feeder too. Look at him. He's right there with him, waiting for anyone to make a wrong move.
Looks like Dylan's making his run into second place here.
Trying to get underneath Tyler Clement. He has Joey Neese knocking on the back door. As you said, John, two bottom feeders coming at it. And they've been battling down really low on the track. 15 car, those look really strong there on the bottom. 7 laps to go, be 6 this time by. They almost pulled it 3 wide for the lead.
Gotta be patient. Keep running that bottom. Tyler sees it going on, so he'll come down. And anyone's gonna come down and try to block. Don't necessarily think it's a blocking move, more or less a
Yeah, he just sees it's faster moving
speed
down.
and I want to see where it's at. Yeah.
5 laps to
Oh,
go.
oh.
Now we're going slider on Logan there.
Tyler Clement.
Well, Tyler
leave the
just
door
called
for
me a
Dylan.
lighter. Tyler wasn't looking. Woo-wee!
That was close in. You got Adam Bell and Joey Neese right in behind to that. Steve Clement trying to make a dive in on Logan Villas for the lead. Don't quite get enough out. 2.
Tyler better give Dylan Smith a that-a-boy, because he could have turned him and it would have just been hard racing. You can't come down in front of me like that.
It's going to be an exciting finish here between these top 3 or 4 spots here. Coming to popsicle sticks this time around.
Like Dylan slipped out. They're coming out of 2 and gave
Oh,
Joey Neese.
oh.
That contact.
They're holding it. They're holding it.
Everybody got them collected there.
It looks good.
White
Damn,
flag
Dylan
is
had a
coming
good
out
run.
this time around. White flag's coming out this time around.
We gotta bring her back into this battle right here.
Logan
Two
Bellis and
team
Tyler
ends.
Clemens battling for the lead. It's Ruthless, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Ruthless
Ruthless
Racing.
Racing. Big shout out. Look at that.
There's a pull on Logan Bellis. Tyler Clemens wants it
Get
bad.
him.
Who's it going to be at the line?
Get him.
Tyler Clemens got that win.
I think
Good
there's going to be
run.
some words between teammates, but it's still a great run. And
What a
hell,
run.
Logan's got the freaking points locked down. Why not? You know what I mean?
Itching for a win, man. He's been consistent. They are teammates, so it might have been some fun involved in that right there as well, I hope. And good race overall, though, between everybody here at True Racers Championship iRacing Series. The big block modifieds concluding. Got driver interviews coming up from your top 3 cars. Got to give a shout out to Jeremy Beekner for allowing us to be out here week to week. Sorry for my technical difficulties at the beginning, but thankfully we got John and Kevin there to pick up the slack sometimes. But I got it all worked out, and I am interested to talk to some of these guys on driver interviews and see how everybody felt with this track, as black as it ended up being at the end. It's been a good night. Yeah, I know, right? It's been good. It's been a good run for sure. Adam Bell in that 23B.
Pull Adam in the broadcast booth, see what he's got to say. Three, two, one, go.
Third place finisher in the 23B car, Adam Bell. Adam, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
How we doing tonight, buddy? Give us a little rundown on your standpoint as far as what you seen in front of you there in your car there towards the end. You looked like you had a good, strong machine this whole race. 100 laps was a big race, but give us your opinion on what transpired there, buddy.
Looked like there was trouble brewing, and it happened. So I just kind of got lucky. I was pretty much a 5th place car the whole race, it seemed like, and got lucky there at the end. Dylan got under me there late, and just kind of let him have it there, and just hanging out, trying not to get any incident points or anything like that. So.
Amen to that, buddy. And you done a good job, as I said there. You had a really good car all night long. I'd say top 5, if not top 3 car, all night long, man. And the 23B car definitely looked good. So.
Yeah. Yep. Just trying to run a clean race, and 100 laps is a long time. If you destroy your stuff, you're going backwards. So.
Yeah, one fast repair tonight too as well. So that definitely took a big play into how everything rolled out.
I got one for Adam here.
Yeah.
So you see the 5 and the 15, not really battling hard, but you also see a couple other guys going back and forth. So coming into turn 3, when they got together a little bit, Dylan got tight. What goes through your mind? Just stay the heck out of it and stay to the top side, or do you get down in there and are you anticipating the wreck?
Yeah, oh yeah. I kind of knew how Dylan was driving the bottom there. Wasn't conducive for clean driving, it seemed like. No offense to him or nothing, but he was shutting her down and really sideways and stuff. So I just wanted to get out of there. I moved my line to the middle, and I could actually seem like I could get a better run off the corners on each end, just being smooth from the middle. So.
And it looked like you just kind of seen it and was like, oh, I knew it was going to happen, and drove right past it.
Yeah, no. Them two were... I knew Joey wanted the bottom, and I knew Dylan wanted the bottom. I wanted the bottom too, but I wasn't going to make it a 3-car mess, so... That's what happened.
Did you know Joey was in the grass, like weed eating?
No, I didn't. I was just working my own stuff, so I had me to worry about. I wasn't worried about anybody else, really. So
he said, like weed eating.
Make sure you watch the broadcast and watch when you're talking here, because I am actually, it's on you right now and watching you guys and everything that happened there. And that's a good call. I mean, you got to anticipate the wrecks and call out some sponsors, man. What makes you do you?
Well, no real sponsors, just the guys that did my wrap here, and I guess all the sponsors that have sponsored us along the way through this series. I remember Rock Auto and B&B Wraps, and I don't know who else. it's been a Monkey Designs. It's been a fun league, so good racers in here.
We got one more race left. What do you think? See that 23 car on the lead?
Just hang out and hopefully beat Tyler is the goal. So he's pretty worried about it. So if I could just beat him by being silent, that'd be pretty comical in my eyes.
Yeah, there you go. Bring some
Good
comedy
job, man.
into this portion. But Adam Bell, 23B car, third place tonight. We'll let you go, buddy. Have a good night, good run, and we'll see you next week, buddy.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Later, man. Tyler Clemens, the 97 car, your winner here tonight. Tyler, you got a copy on me?
I do, sir.
How are you feeling, man? Good move. It's an interesting move to see there at the end. I thought it was very entertaining, man. Just give us a rundown on those last 10 laps there in your battle with Logan and teammates involved in that Ruthless Racing. So very interesting to see how they report out.
First thing I want to say is I want to apologize to Logan. It sucks that it was netcode because I wouldn't have done him dirty like that for a win, because now I just feel like it isn't even a true win. Like, I'm not even pumped really about it. I mean, it's cool. Yeah, I finally won one.
No. That was hard racing. You were hard racing, and
I didn't want to beat him like that, though, Like, especially a teammate. Now, if it would have been anyone else, like AJ or someone.
Now, I gotta say, though, I gotta ask you this, since you're saying that right now. So you're telling me at any given race, at any point in time, that you wouldn't try to beat somebody, be in your team or not, if you door them or not, you didn't wreck them, you didn't take them all the way out. But you're telling me you wouldn't try to put it down there again on them? Because I know one thing right now, if I have a teammate, I'm going to tell them to take me to the lead, let's go.
Absolutely.
We're 1 and 2, let's go. Hard racing, just don't take each other out, obviously, but
I mean, we got 1, 2, and 3 because Adam Bell's part of our team, but
exactly. I mean, I don't see that being a bad thing. I would have been like, good job, man. Way to put it down there. Especially, Logan has the points wrapped up, technically. So, for you to go down there and try to make it down there, I mean, I personally, I know one thing right now. If my teammate's in front of me, I'm not going to sit there and let them, if I think I'm faster, I'm going to try. If we door a little bit, we door a little bit. Rubber's racing, baby. It's dirt.
It is. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's very well said, Kevin.
You gotta be proud of that, Tyler. Come on, man.
I mean,
hit her up, get pumped.
Let's go.
You kicked
finally
ass,
won one.
dude.
Yeah,
you got one under your belt. There's 20 more to come.
Hopefully.
You were digging the whole race.
I just tried not using up my tires, and then Darren got around me, and I was like, okay, now I'm trying.
Yeah, there you go.
And then
How did the track feel, though, Tyler? I know you were prominently to the bottom, but it seemed like you could come to the top. But that was a really slick track. It looked really racy. So what in the race? What did it?
There was
like?
no dominant line. There was no dominant line. You just had to move and find the grip, and that's what I did. I ran the middle. I ran the top. I ran the bottom. I ran car length from the bottom. I just tried stuff.
It sounded like you were bogging the car out too, really, almost to a point where it was like, damn, man. Like,
oh, going into the corners, for sure I was.
It was.
I wanted to make sure I was hitting my marks.
It was working for you. You gotta be proud of that, man.
I mean,
more on that. Go ahead.
I am. I'm pumped. Like, yeah, let's go. I finally won one, but it's like, man, I didn't want to. It's just like, man, really?
There's a
netcode.
If he was sitting upside down coming out of 4, I mean, he's sitting upside down coming out of 4, Tyler, I'd be like, yeah, that kind of sucks, man. He kind of took that one, but he wasn't, and it wasn't intentional. So you hit up your sponsors, everyone who makes this work, especially like Logan, man. The only reason you guys run good is because you guys fight so much. You battle great. Hit them up.
Yeah, I want to thank Team Ruthless, especially Logan, for running me as hard as he does, but as clean as he does. It sucks. Sorry, bud. I know you're listening to my interview. Justin for running me hard and clean, and great job to Adam tonight for a 3rd place finish. It's gonna be a great points battle, man. I want to thank you
Great tank
guys.
for all Ruthless Racing. It was
Oh,
top
yeah.
3.
Yeah, we got top 3, and then I don't know where Justin finished, honestly.
I'm trying to watch the board scroll through
He
right
got
now.
10th.
Yeah, it looked like 10th.
Jeremy for running a great league. You guys for putting on an amazing show and doing everything you guys do. Henry for being a great admin and everything he does. Swartzlander Motorsports for running me clean and pushing me to drive harder, especially Darren.
Yeah, you guys had a great battle the whole race. We were on you guys.
Hey,
You guys had
Tyler.
a highlight.
Before
Yeah.
you leave real quick, do you realize going into turn 4, whenever you guys touched, okay? Do you realize he came down to block you?
Oh, yeah. I knew,
Okay.
I didn't notice it until I drove it in so hard. I already had it planned. I was going to slide that motherfucker.
You know, he should have
Slide
stayed
job
high.
engaged.
I bet you if he would have stayed high, he could have
Yeah.
allowed you to that slider and crossed you and still won that race.
Oh,
He
yeah.
could have gave you the bottom 100% and still won that race by jumping down, diamonding the quarter off.
All right,
Yeah,
well, let's get in here
definitely.
and let's pull him in and see his side of the story, eh? Good run, Tyler.
Yeah, let's. Yep.
Congratulations,
Thanks, guys.
Tyler Clement in the 97 car, your winner tonight. Tyler, we'll let you go, buddy. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
You too, buddy. Yeah, let's do hear that side of that story there, John. That's like I said, you mentioned emotions and everything pouring out. It's going to be some raw emotion involved in this as well as teammates, though. And
Well,
he's
I
pumped. He's hyped.
purposely switched it up when we pulled the first place car after Adam Bell just to see what Tyler sent her in there. And let's get Logan in here and see what he's got to say.
The 43 car, Logan Villa's second place finish tonight. Man, Logan, do you have a copy on us?
Yeah, I do, man.
Give us your side on everything there, man. You had a good car. You ran good all night long, buddy. Tell us what transpired in your mind there.
At the start of the race, and it was 100 laps. I didn't. I just wanted to save my car. I wasn't even trying to catch AJ. I just knew when the tracks start getting slick, it's gonna be hard to hit that top, and just kind of banking on him going over, and or there's gonna be a caution late in the race to bunch us all back up and make the track change differently. So, because hopefully his tires would have burned up at that point. And my plan kind of played out. I saved my tires for the end. He ended up going over, which I mean, honestly, I didn't see him go over. I just heard him yell caution. So, and then raced it out. And then all for the last couple of days, Tyler's on my end. He'd been like blinking and whatnot. And I came out of 2, and I looked up in my mirror on my VR, and I saw he was like 4 car lengths back. So I was like, I'm almost gonna go down and block the bottom. Next thing I know, his car blinks next to me, and I just get booted out the way. And it is what it is. It was Netco, which is fine with it. But it's just like if I would have known he was closer because of the blinking and whatnot, I would have been all right.
Yeah, you probably would have stayed up top. I
would have.
I brought that up at the very end of Tyler. I was like, did you realize, he came down to block on you? And we seen him blinking occasionally, not as bad as y'all per se, or as you're gonna say you did, because I didn't really see him blinking at that point.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. But I told him, I was like, I almost think that if he would have stayed up top and he would have allowed, Tyler to slide you, you would have cut underneath and been able to win it. And I was gonna ask you about that. But that makes complete sense now.
Well,
am I allowed to get into the party for Ruthless Racing? I mean, dude, I want to have some drinks. You guys got to be doing something in pit road. Top 3.
No.
Come on, man.
Not really. Like in VR, I don't know if it's different for monitor, but like I can watch the race back and he doesn't blink in and out. But like when you're racing with him, like he'll run the top and his car will go completely off the edge and shoot back on. Or you'll be running on the bottom, and next thing you know, he's just side by side with you when you're just in your mirror. And then, like, when you go back and watch the race, he's perfectly fine. There's no bobbling. So I don't know what the deal is with the in-car, out-of-car. But, yeah, I mean, if I would have known he was there, I would have stayed at the top and easily just would have crossed if I knew he was sliding me. But, I mean, you can't take anything back. I mean, it happens. And, no, we don't – we just John, we just race all the time. All we do is race. I mean, that's just kind of what we do. We have a lot of laps. It's like racing this.
You
It's
gotta
a
have
lot
a
of fun,
party
man.
time, man. Pit road party, dude. I know there's gonna be a pit road party for the winter, as you got this son of a bitch about locked down. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
locked down. I know.
Nah, I mean, I'm not really that kind of show, but like that. Yeah, if you win, you win. I mean, it's a big deal. But at the same time, I mean, humble's the key.
Amen.
Yes,
To
sir.
that. I respect that, man. And good win though this season, and for you locking the points up, man, it's gonna be definitely a good time. And as John said, it might be a little pit road party. Ain't nothing wrong with cracking up in a cold one if you got it, or if you're of age, anyway. But good finish tonight. Ruthless Racing, top 3, man. Go ahead and give us a shout out on some of them sponsors, Logan.
You guys are broadcasting, and I'm not sure who does the setups tonight, but whoever did the setup, shout out to them. The setup was pretty good late in the race. It had
Ooh,
2-3 lanes of racing.
we changed it, Logan.
I know it was definitely something not used to.
That's my mess up last night in that practice race. That was not the
Yeah,
right setup.
the
And
setup was completely different.
I know it was my fault on that practice race. The first practice race we had, that was the right setup. But that one last night, I named the same 2 setups the same for whatever freaking reason. And I loaded it last night. I'm like, why are they complaining? And today I put it on the track, and I was like, oh shit, like there's no bite on the left rear at all. And I'm like,
But there was when you slowed the car down, it was fast.
a
Yeah,
lot of it was
I
the
liked
wheel.
it.
So a lot of it was the wheel spacing. I actually like so a lot of it was Jeff Kemp. Got to shout out Jeff Kemp for original setup, and then Darren Gallagher made some really good wheel spacing setups for what you just ran to try to get the car to plant better and stay better, especially in corner entry. And really shout out you guys for running it and practicing with it and telling us there's a problem with the car. And it made dividends because I last night couldn't understand why no one could run it, and then here
Which
I'm
just
on
would
the
make
wrong
sense
setup.
which doesn't make sense why Tyler had such a good run late in a race because I didn't race the setup. I had no idea where to run
Right.
at all. And like today, the right rear just didn't plant on the top, dude. Like when it got slick, you had to like almost stop for that car to turn
Right.
without going over, which is kind of the point of running the top at Lernerville anyways. You're gonna go over, but at the same point, I had no idea what I was doing. It was all just guesswork tonight because that setup was different.
And you could see you being patient though. I mean, I know you weren't pushing the setup early in the run, like towards AJ, and just trying to get laps and not jump the cushion. And guess where it paid
Yeah,
off? Where'd
the
it
end.
pay off? Right at the end, man. What he jumped? He jumped, and I hate to see that for
Twice.
AJ because
Yeah,
he did
I
late in the
mean,
run too. He's a great guy.
yeah, he was fast all night, but like every lap, I seen him pushing higher and higher. Like even if it's just that half an inch higher, eventually I had the feeling he was gonna go over. Well, he went over and saved it, and I figured, oh, he's not gonna do that again. He's gonna slow it down. Then I looked up, and I say, no, he's off the edge, and I was like, what? How? Like you did it twice in a row? Like you don't like learn from your mistake of trying to make your mark differently or something, unless when he went over it hurt his tires.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I think even the higher he went, it felt better and better for him. Running that. But I think we jinxed him. Caleb, you said it the best. I think we jinxed the 22 car because we said, man, he's running really high. Like,
He's really pushing that berm. He was pushing
he's
it.
really pushing the berm. And next thing you know, it was like 3 laps later, and Caleb's like, well, I guess we jinxed him.
Well, like I knew the top was going away, especially like right in the middle, exit of 3 and 4. It was getting real like over. So if you watch, I started diamonding it and I started making good runs at him. Like I started coming like 2-3 tenths at a time.
Yeah.
So,
I was wondering
I
if
was really shocked,
I
no
was
doubt.
almost interested to see if it would have stayed green because of all the lap traffic and then passing guys that aren't necessarily slow that are fast and how he's going to react to it. That would have been a whole nother level. And fortunately, you were up front, ran great. You and Tyler both. Adam Bell, all the Team Ruthless. We're gonna have to see next
Yeah.
season or even next race if Schwartzlander Motorsports can even, you know, put it in the ballpark. I know they want it, man. They're hungry.
Yeah. Honestly, Darren, I think tonight was the fast gun racetrack. When he passed me, I had nothing for him. I really didn't. He had that top locked down. I was trying to go over it. And then I don't know if he dropped the right front over or if he looked over to look at Tyler or what. But when he went over, like, I literally, even in my stream, I was so surprised. Like, my face was just like, what? Darren went over?
Well, break it
Like,
down for us, man. Who makes this happen, man? Well, who do you have fun with? What sponsors you got? Name them out. Let's get it going.
Team Ruthless, man. I mean that we just race every day. We put the time in and we just try to be fast in anything that we race.
All right, 10-4 on that, Logan. Well, you guys do a good job, man. Good to see Ruthless Racing taking on the top three. But congratulations on the second place finish tonight. And we will let you get on out of here, buddy. We'll definitely see you next week. Hopefully we can get to talk to you a little bit more. Like I said, the points pretty much locked in for you, so we'll be sure to be hollering at you. But go enjoy that, man, and you guys do something. Have a little pit party for your 1, 2, 3 tonight, and we'll catch you out here next week.
All right, see you guys
later. All righty, believe that'll be it for us. If that's not correct, John, let me know. That's correct. Wednesday night action bringing concluded by Monkey Broadcasting, Monkey Design here. Caleb Reif, Kevin Prettyman in the booth with me as always. John Monkern on the sticks. So we're going to sign off for you tonight here. True Racers Championship iRacing Series. Be back with you next week, next Wednesday night for the conclusion of their Season 1 run here. And we will see you guys next week. Have a good night.